Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome to a very exciting video. So yesterday EA released the best young players in career mode. They called them hidden talents, but actually quite a lot of them are not very hidden. They're quite well known. So today we're just going to be discussing the younger players in career mode for FIFA 17 and what their potential will be. There are some absolutely amazing players waiting for us to sign them up. And let's get straight into the top 10 and then we'll go through some of the other players. At the number 10 spot, guys, we have, of course, Rashford. He's going to be in this top 10. And although he's got the same potential as quite a lot of other players, he had to be in this top 10 for me just because of the way he announced himself. What a start to the season he's made already this year as well. He looks to be a very good player. Recently scored a hat-trick for England as well. And globally, people already know his name despite being so young. So 76 rated when the game comes out. Obviously, things could change a little bit. There's still a few weeks to go. But his potential is going to be 88 in FIFA 17 career mode. So, wow, he's going to be a very popular player. At the number 9 spot, guys, we have IHEANACHO, 74 rated. So, yeah, okay, he's 2 lower than Rashford. But the reason I've put him at number 9 is just because he's such a legend for me in my Portsmouth career mode. What a player. So, he's going to go in at number 9, despite having the same potential. And that's what this list is based off, by the way. It's potential, not overall. But Nacho, for me, as I've called him in the past, he's going to be a future star along with Rashford. Can you imagine if Nacho was English as well? Rashford and IHEANACHO for England up top would have been absolutely incredible. He looks to be a very, very good player. And once again, I'm sure a lot of career modes are going to feature this man up front. Now at number 8, it's another Premier League player, and it's Zuma from Chelsea. What a horrendous injury he suffered last season, but hopefully he's going to come back stronger. His overall is 80 and his potential is 89. That's right, the next 8 players, or the next 7 after this guy, are all 89 potential or more. So there are some seriously good players in this year's career mode. And also, when we went through all the ratings for the top players in FIFA 17, everyone seems to be a lot higher this year. And I don't know if that's really affecting the youngsters. But either way, Zuma is one of the best young defenders in the world. 80 rated, 89 potential. He's going to cost you a lot of money, but he is a brick wall. And of course, guys, the next guy was always going to be in the top 10. TIELIEMANS. He has been a favourite of mine for years now. And once again, he's been given a very good potential. Slightly lower than last year, actually. So I don't know why they've gone ahead and done that. Maybe he hasn't impressed so much so far this year. But either way, 77 rated, 89 potential. That makes him the 7th highest rated potential in the game, alongside some of the other 89s, of course. But TIELIEMANS is such a good player in this game. And again, I think in FIFA 17, he could be a very, very popular choice in the heart of midfield. A great passer. He can do everything. At number 6, guys, we've got Halilovic, who is no longer at Barcelona. They sold him. Why? He's gone over to Hamburg. Why have they sold him? Surely there is a buyback clause in that contract. I don't understand it at all, but he does come in at number 6 with an overall of 79 and a potential of 89. He's still going to be one of the best young players in the game. And he's playing for, I don't want to say a low-ranked team in the Bundesliga, but it's not like he's moved to Dortmund or Bayern. He's moved to Hamburg. It's a bit of a weird one. Maybe had some family there. I don't really know, but he's going to be great to use. Unfortunately, though, we will not be able to sign him up because he would have recently joined, which is a big, big shame. But last year, he was on loan, so we couldn't do it in that game either. But for me, I think Hamburg might be a great career mode option. Now, this one really excites me, guys. Essential at Real Madrid. He started off this season very well. He's keeping Isco and James out of the Real Madrid team in some games, and that just blows my mind. This guy has an overall of 81 and a potential of 89. And of course, he plays at Cam, but can play on the left, he can play on the right. And it wouldn't surprise me if he would do a good job up front as well. But I think this might be my favourite new entry into that top 10 because although he was great in FIFA 16, he's going to be even better in FIFA 17. 81 rated, 89 potential. God, and he's going to be so expensive though, isn't he? Into the top 4 now, guys, and it's Martial, the first player with 90 potential. And he's 82 rated in FIFA 17 as well. Of course, he is a FIFA ambassador for FIFA 17. I'm sure that had some effect on his rating. But to be honest, I think 82 is pretty fair. He's got a massive future ahead of him. I think Man United have some very, very good players, especially down that left side. You know, Luke Shaw, Anthony Martial. It's a very solid side of the squad. But 82 rated, 90 potential will make him one of the best young players in the game, especially out on the wings. And he's at number 4. So now we're going to move on into the top 3. I'm pretty sure most of you guys knew this guy would feature in the top 3. Of course, Renato Sanches. He's just moved to Bayern Munich. He had an amazing Euros, and he showed us what he can do at such a young age as well. 78 rated, 90 potential. He is one of the most well-rounded young players in the game, and I just cannot wait to play with Bayern Munich with him in midfield, with Vidal as well. Two very well-rounded players playing next to each other. I think he could be one of the best players in the world in the future. I really, really do think highly of this guy, and he's in the top 3 for a reason, guys. He is probably one of the top 3 young players in world football, and EA have decided to put him in their top 3 as well. Moving into the number 2 spot, the runner-up of the top 50 players in career mode, young players that is, of course, and that is Dembele, who's just moved to Dortmund, and it's quite frustrating because it's another young player that's just moved and we will not be able to sign to our teams in the first season. But a lot of people will be doing Dortmund career modes, I'm absolutely certain of it, and he will be playing down that right wing for me if I do one. He is incredible, 77 rated, 90 potential. What more could you want? He can play on the left, he can play up front, he can play at cam. You could probably get away with playing him at centre mid as well if you really, really wanted to, because he's absolutely rapid. He's relatively strong as well, very skillful, and I believe he's still got his 5-star weak foot, so he's going to be so good. And he is, according to EA, the second best young player in the world. But guys, according to EA, the best young player in the world in FIFA 17 is going to be Dele Alli, 80 rated, 90 potential, and we've all seen how good this guy is. I will never forget that goal last year. Was it against Crystal Palace? Oh, it's just unbelievable. What a strike that was. And for me, although I don't necessarily think he is the best young player in the world, it doesn't surprise me that he is in FIFA. He's so good. He really is such a good player. And Tottenham have the best young player in the world according to EA. There you go, guys. So that is the top 10. Dele Alli is the top player. We're now going to talk about some of the other players that didn't quite make it into that top 10 despite having maybe the same potential as Rashford, for example. And although there's quite a lot of players, what I'll do is I'll go through some of them and then I'll link down below the website, EA's website, so you can check it out yourself. So guys, what you're seeing on screen right now are all the players that have a potential of 88. So starting from the top, we have Julian Brandt, he's 79 rated. Kingsley Coman, 81 rated. Angel Correa, 79. Mahmoud Dahoud is 79 rated, and that is a big upgrade. And he was one of my favourite players in FIFA 16, so I'm really excited about that. Donnarumma's gone up to 76 as well, and Bolo is 76. Jimenez is 83. He's going to be such a good defender. We've got Nacho there, 74. We've got Mauricio Lemos. Didn't know too much about him in FIFA 16. He's 80 rated. We've got Charlie Musonda, 77. 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, hopefully. He should retain that. We've got Sowell with 80 there. Rashford is 76, of course. Then we've got Sanabria, 78. Leroy Sané is 79. Luke Shaw, 80. Already mentioned him. Raheem Sterling, he's definitely a hidden gem, 82 rated. And then Jonathan Tah, 79. And now we're going to look at the players with 87 potential. We have Bellerin, 79 rated. Is that fair? I think it probably is. Maybe an 80. Castillejo is 79. We've got Christensen from Mönchengladbach, 78 rated. Fosu Mensah, 71 from United. Kimmich, 78 rated. Kovalenko, who's just moved to City, but I think might be going out on loan, 75. Another player that I didn't know too much about, Cosiello, he is 79 rated. Thomas Lemar, another player that I wasn't too sure about, 78. Mbappe Lotin, 71. Maximilian Meyer, 80. Niklas Süle is 81. Bruma is 77. And Zivkovic is 75. And of course, there are many more, but it would take me an eternity to go through them all. So if you want to go ahead and check out the website, EA have posted a table of all the players with good potential of a young age, and the link will be below in the description. But that is the end of this video, guys. Those were some of the best young players in career mode for FIFA 17, and I just cannot wait to get going and actually use some of these players. And by the way, that brings me on to a quick announcement. This time tomorrow, I'm actually going to be at EA's capture event. So I'm going to actually be playing career mode and recording it. So let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to record. What do you want to see? I won't be allowed to upload it straight away, but sometime next week I'll be putting out some FIFA 17 content for you guys. I'll be playing some Ultimate Team. I'll be playing career mode mainly, of course, but let me know if there's anything you want to see. I'm going to try and get as much as I can and make as many videos as I can so you guys can see the game before you get your hands on it. But thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one.